Tas llall til stokwabiwch atil tabiwch. Gwyle atsets till dyfo olachads tills allids. U alil till as kosh.
There lived the ancestral people of the Snoqualmies, and there was a food gathering place of theirs where they would be at when things were ripe.
Hai gwella ochwaf till sladai. Gwaltuch aadaf till allid.
Then the women would go out to dig the food.
Till tari. Till schudzab. Till shagak. Till tsagwich. U olachatabaf at till sladai.
Bracken fern root, bulbs, Indian carrots, tiger lily bulbs. This is what the women gathered.
Hai u ochwaf till stobobj. U gwachadaf till bayats.
Then the men would go out for game. They would look for meat.
Hai u ochwaf till stobobj tostolak.
The men would go to the river.
U olachaf atil stradar. U quadubaf atil sladai til eko.
They would get some salmon. Then the women, when the women got enough of what they were gathering.
Hai gwella qolsaf til sladai. Hai gwella qoltabaf atil stobobj til bayats.
Then it was cooked on hot rocks by the women. Then the men baked the meat. Qolst is a way of cooking food. It involves heating up rocks in a fire pit. After removing the fire, the food is put on top of the rocks and covered with coverings until the food is cooked.
Hai gwella qoltabaf atil sladai til stradar.
Then the women baked the salmon.
Hai gwella qolaf buk til atil tabiwch.
Well then, all the people would come together.
As chak shitabaf as kalak lis shalbufabats at tils ashid.
They went down to the water to circle around the food.
Hai gwashalatbaf. As khashat. Hai gwashalatbaf dushak. Dukʷibəጡ chas alqui shak.
Then they would look above to our Father up high.
U qadida helgwa twaltils ashids. Hai gwaltu elibaf helgwa.
Then they would give thanks for the food, and then they would sing.
Hai gwasha helgwa twalg hoyis.
Then they dug up the food that was cooking on hot rocks when it was ready.
Hai gwaltu tafwachib helgwa tafwachibaf helgwa.
And then they clapped their hands, they clapped their hands, they clapped their hands.
Hai gwasha gwahadilaf helgwa. Hai gwasha ashadaf helgwa.
And then they sat down, and then they ate.
Al Dutch oslachel tutsutaf tes sladai chachash.
One day, a young woman spoke.
Tu willok edaf tes sukas. Yschaid cwy ad chach. Gwa ochwaf chach. Llagwa olach a teils allan.
She asked the little sister, "What do you think of this? We could go gather food." Tutli habu.
Tutsutap teil ilt esu. Aub chach o och o olach a teils allan. Llulak ob chach.
Then the youngest one said, "All right, let's go out to gather some food. We'll go camping."
Ai tu ochwaf teil lladai. Teil soqa llulak ob.
Then these women went out. These younger sisters were going to camp.
Tu chaba helgwa a teils allan. Gwala tu llachelaf.
They were digging some food when it got dark.
Hai tu qalba helgwa tu tadzila helgwa.
They were camping. They were lying in bed.
Hai gwala tu gwa e qadaf teil shak.
And then it cleared above.
Tu ali ilaf teil choshad alquid tusas tahadzils. Tas lab helgwa du shak.
The stars appeared to them as they lay in bed. They were looking up above.
Tu tsutap teil it lok. Hawadas teil ads chist teil chequik alos gwa hawadas teil gwads chist teil toyalos choshad.
The older one said, "I wish it was true that the red-eyed one was your husband and that the bright-eyed star might be my husband." Tutli habu. Shukawich chilap.
Tu adatabaf a teil ilt esu la chwobel twas teil skas.
The younger one tried to make her older sister be quiet.
Toch huigwas chwobel a teil squat a teil chachash.
But the girl would not be quiet with what she was saying.
Skaked o chod twa ada teil choshad.
She was always talking about those stars.
Hai gwal tu e tu tafhelgwa. Gwal teil choshad. Gwala as lotab helgwa teil so chod helgwa.
Well then, they went to sleep, and those stars, they had been listening to them as they talked.
Alaf quis e tutsa helgwa tu at of teil choshad.
While they were sleeping, the stars came.
Tu quadadaf teil sladai. Tu och twaf shak.
They took the women, they took them to the sky.
Buklilaf.
That is all.
Tu qasaf teil sladai. As zakt a teil stobsh.
The woman woke up then. She was bedded with a man.
Klabas esta teil ilt esu. Klabas zakt a teil stobsh.
The same was true of the younger one, who was also bedded with a man.
Tu lachelaf wala tu hide wapalgwa lelaf teil atsats.
In the morning, they learned that they were somewhere far away.
Tu tsuraf teil ilt esu.
Hela, dukʷibəጡ.
The younger one said, "See, I tried to stop you."
Dukʷibəጡ. Hi, lushootseed.
You didn't understand me. Now look at your husband.
Puyallup.
That's what you wanted, that wide-eyed star.
Habusi.
Habu.
Dukʷibəጡ kokolubs. Dukʷibəጡ. Dukʷibəጡ.
Well, his eyes are full of pus, that red-eyed one. He isn't so bad.
To ahafalgwa shak as hoy gwasaf. Yaftish choshan.
They were there up above, married to the stars.
Hi olachil wal to och to gwachab at tish ashid. Study tish ashid.
So the next day, they went out looking for food. The food that they were looking for was bracken fern root.
Chilled halgwa tish sweet fruits halgwa.
They brought their food home.
Hi gwasha cold halgwa. Hi gwasha ashtwaf halgwa tish chased halgwa.
Then they would cook it. Then they would feed it to their husbands.
Al dat slache to halgwa tish hak. Asqol tish choshad.
One day, they had been there a long time with those stars.
Tutsutabaf halgwa tish choshad. Hui quadzo chaada que hekab klap.
The stars told them, "Don't dig too deep."
To tatababaf tish sladai. As chedawa tish dafotsu to bush twag was wait let so chaaba quitla.
The woman talked. Why indeed did they tell us not to dig too deep?
Habushi.
Habu.
Al Dutch slache gwal tutsu tafalgwa. Obaf chasho chaab.
One day they said, "It is fine for us to dig deep."
Hi to chaabaf halgwa. Chaabaf gwala to chaabaf aquitla.
Then they dug. They dug and dug down deep.
Tilaf quitus lolosaf. To laptwaf halgwa. To di ftla. Swatufted chash.
Finally, there was a hole. They saw far down below to our world.
To hide for halgwa. Chadish as halgwa.
They knew where they were.
To lo go to at tish shafwab. To hidu but tish choshad. Olodub at tish sladai.
When they made the hole, some wind came up. The stars knew that the women had made a hole.
To tatababa tish sladai. As chedaf quidaf tok dubuchash.
The women talked, saying, "How are we going to manage to get ourselves home?"
Tutsu taftish ist esu. Ob chash o olach a quis deadgwad. Chashach oad twa quis squad tish of och.
The youngest one said, "All right, well, gather some cedar limbs. and we'll gather them until there is enough to go.
To ochwaf halgwa, to olachaf atis aslin.
They would go gathering food.
Hwef lakas aslin, quitlus quad halgwa, os chilled halgwa, guati o olachaf atis stedgwad.
They didn't bring much food back because they were gathering cedar limbs.
Abu kikawich.
Abu,
Laqoy ab tis dacho, gola lachot alek tis dacho.
one was softening them while the other one was breaking them down.
To sachalaf halgwa, to weleqwe tabaf halgwa, as khair of tis the wheat laqa tis so wheat la.
When they came back, they were asked, why didn't you gather much?
Otso tafalgwa, where of queso id chastis acid guati hoyud.
They said, we did not find food because we were working on something.
O yayu saf halgwa atis duft oak saf.
They were working to get home.
To quadubaf a qui eight lobe, to shal shida halgwa, gola chalal ho.
They had gotten enough. They let it down, and it was too short in that it just barely swept the ground. It hardly brushed the ground.
Hi go to bapofoda, hi go to tlobilla.
They added some more, and then it was all right.
Tubes bada of tis east esu, hi dada to haf guashatokwa halgwa.
The youngest one had had a baby when on the next day they were going to go home.
To sidi daf halgwa altis stakob, gola to padad halgwa.
They tied the rope on a tree and covered the hole.
To lachelaf, to tsudaf tis chis halgwa.
The next day, the women said to their husbands,
So dada to qui sus olach elaf chas, twagwas quad chas qui egg lobes acid.
tomorrow morning, we will gather until we have enough food.
Qui sad so huid guasab, guashobada se.
So don't worry if we are late.
Hi to lachelaf, at tis soap, to koibitsut halgwa.
The next day, early in the morning, they got ready.
Hi go to ochwaf halgwa, tilab twal tis aslo.
Then they went directly to the hole.
Habutsi,
Abu.
kikawich. Tutsod tis sokwats. Dagwi qui lich diu.
The younger sister said, "You go first."
Tutsod ash qui shads och. Lich lakchad. Sutakad chad dis aslo.
She said, "Go fast. I'll go behind. I'll close the hole."
To ochwaf tis ist esu. Hi go to ochwaf tis is lot. To takada tis aslo.
The youngest went. Then the oldest one went. She closed the hole.
Bakwala.
That is all.
Hagwell to Uklaf Hilgwa, to Ftagwella Hilgwa.
And then they came down. They were coming down.
To such illa pilgwa, for tiswativtud.
They came to earth.
To hide for pilgwa to altis tus ochtubes.
They realized that it was from here that they had been taken.
Hi to tog for pilgwa to altis ehatians.
They went home to their people. Habushi.
To Yatsaba pilgwa, to Schada pilgwa, atsas tis daf spagwilsa.
They were telling them about the place where they had come down.
To Yatsaba tis atsis talbu, to a buck atsis talbu.
These people told all the people.
Hi to Ocha tis atsis talbu, to Lapbada tis daf spagwil, sis sladai.
Then the people went to see the place where the woman had come down.
To suta tis atsis talbu, to hoyu chas yaito ad.
The people said, "We will make this a swing."
Kuala sutu o a ka atsis talbu.
And it will be a gathering place for many people.
Habusli. Su yaito a, su och siatsab twabak akbu.
They will swing, and the news will go to all tribes.
Hi to Haiduba a tisbak atsis talbu. Su ili qui yaito.
Then all the people knew that it would be interpreted as something to swing on.
To aklaf bak akbu go to yaito a.
All the tribes came and they swung.
To la lok ila tis bada at sis sladai. Bok slachel o yaito.
The woman's son was getting older. Every day the woman would swing.
To la labiotaba at sis lok oswaya. As tukwos sis lok.
The boy was being cared for by old bullfrog lady. She was blind.
To aklaf tis atsis talbu. To lodaba at tis shtadar. White sis saslabio tubes tis chachash.
People came, and dog salmon people happened to hear who was caring for the child.
Sutsi habu. Hi to such illa tis white at sis lok.
So the dog salmon people arrived to where the old woman was.
To aklaf tis white to hoyud astada at tis chachash.
The dog salmon people came. They made a plan to steal the boy.
To hide for pilgwa chad sis oswaya. To ochav tis white to lob pilgwa sis oswaya.
The dog salmon people knew where bullfrog lady was. The dog salmon people went to see bullfrog lady.
Tas to atis chachash. To lapbada pilgwa as ched sasquab atis chachash.
Truly, the boy was there. They looked to see how the child was fixed up.
Hi to ochav tis white to gotchaba at sis aks.
Then the dog salmon people went looking for some rotten wood.
To Hakada Pilgwa, Holab Atish Chachash. Hi to Hoya.
They wrapped it up small like a child. Now they were ready.
To Suta, Al Dada to Asbuckwell, Twaltish O Yaito.
They said, tomorrow everyone will be out at the swing.
Hi, Chasu Quadada Tish Chachash. Chasu Bachada Tish Ukats.
And then we will grab the boy. We will lay the rotten wood in place.
Hi, Gwella to Ochtaba Tish White Tish Baby.
And then the dog salmon people took the baby.
Habushi. To Kada Tish White Tish Chachash.
The dog salmon people stole the boy.
To Oktaba White Twalti Twalqui Swatiftats Hilgwa.
The dog salmon people took him home to their world.
To Hydaba Oswaya. Hui of these teas chachash. Hui of Quiguas Oha-habs.
Old Frog Lady knew that this was not the child. It would not cry.
O suit of Tis Oswaya. Hastia Yo Quai Ti the Ebats.
Old Frog Lady kept saying, my grandson is just like a rotten stick.
To Lotaba Tis Artsis Tabu. To Kabchataba Tis So suits.
And the people heard her. They paid attention to what she was saying. Habu.
To Uklaf Tis Artsis Tabu. To Lataba.
The people came. They looked at her.
Tas Ukats Tis Ashak. Hui of Tis Chachash.
It was truly rotten wood bundled up. It was not the child.
To Hyderabad Atsas Qui Okada Atish Chachash.
They knew that someone had been here who stole the child.
Hi to Ko of Tish Atsis Tabu. Gwala to Togotaba. Gwala Gua of Qui Okada Atish Chachash.
So the people gathered together and they tried to figure out who stole the child.
Bak Ila.
That is all.
To Oquaf, to Chad Quiz Och, to Tis Chachash, Dud to Stobs to Tok.
They were trying to figure out where the child had been taken to. One man figured it out.
To Suit, to Desha, Tis Fight, Gola of Sut of Des Okada, a Dis Chachash.
He said, the dog salmon people have been here, and I think they were the ones who stole the child.
Abusi. To Desha, Tis Fight, Gola to Ochilgwa, to Tok.
The dog salmon people were here, and they went home.
Golpatam Stokes Hilgwa, Go Shobar, a Tis Chachash.
And when they went home, the child disappeared.
Well, this two stokes will a dis of two sil du buff a tis buck artist tabuf.
This is what he figured out, and this is what all the people believed. Halloo.
Hi to tata buff tis artist tabuf.
Then the people discussed it.
Quatov quisu och su chala tis chachash to tis swatufted a tis white.
Who will go to follow the child to the land of the dog salmon people?
To bisi to buff tis buck guat a tis guat quigua och the boot.
Everyone was chosen, and all who were able to be there.
To touch tub tis dud cho 12 guas ochs.
A man was selected to go.
Fue le leo guas ochs guas la bulk. Fue guas och du boots. He cab leo.
He couldn't go far before he would turn back. He could not manage to get himself there. It was too far.
Buck to touch tub 12 guas ochs. Fue quig guat to och du boot.
Everyone was selected to go. No one was able to get themselves there.
Abusi. To touch tabuff tis sky kai. To sort of tis sky kai. Su patsu chad.
Then Stellar's Blue Jay was appointed. Stellar's Blue Jay said, "I'll try."
To abshik tabuff a tis bayats. To lash chabaan. Ha to och tis sky kai.
They gave her meat, which they put on her back. Then Stellar's Blue Jay went.
Gwella to hoit to such a twill tis swatufted a tis white.
And she made it. She came to the land of the dog salmon people.
To log fluff tis stuck.
She happened to see a tree.
Tis stove just guadio. Oyayus ohoyu tis yahweh.
There was a man sitting and working, making a flint and arrowhead. In traditional narratives, children often grew into adults within a few days.
To hide fluff this tis la guachud.
She found that this was the one who she came looking for.
To ochuf tis sky kai. Gola to la guadil al tis chashad. Gola to chod bead.
Stellar's Blue Jay went and sat on a limb. She was talking to him.
Fue que tu sas elabu a tis stoves. Gote to yayus.
The man didn't pay any attention to her because he was working.
Put off tuba chod bead. To club tabuff a tis stoves.
She spoke to him with great effort. The man paid attention to her.
Abusi. To quad off a tis stoves, tis beats. Gola to poso saduf, tis sky kai.
The man took a flint chip and threw it at Stellar's Blue Jay's face.
To suit tis sky kai. O head of quad of oduf posots, la quad tub chud. Lushootseed.
Stellar's blue jay said, "Why did you throw that at my face? I was sent here to look for you."
Tis adhesion, golafui quiz hard, silver. God quiz so quantin.
Your relatives do not know who took you.
Gola o sotan chan a milk chan o I do beat seed, chan a took to beat seed.
I was told that if I should happen to find you, that I should take you home.
To sort of taste stoves. As head of quid guad so toke tubes.
The man said, "How could you take me home?"
To sort of taste sky kai. Good chabatsi, Chad.
Stellar's blue jay said, "I could carry you on my back."
Chada gortoleo to beat seed, the old seed, to the swat.
And I will take you across the water to the other side, to the land way over there.
Hi, chuff, go heba shuff, go took off.
Then you can walk home.
To sort of taste stoves. Globe chuff o toleo tubes. Hi, chud go heba shuff, so took off.
The man said, "All right, it is fine for you to take me across the water. From there, I will walk."
Oh. Hi, to cock sky kai a taste. Dutch o slechel to sota. Dara to soup. Hi, just to took off.
Then Stellar's blue jay rested to do this until one day she said, "Tomorrow morning, we will go home."
Abusi. To sota buff a sky kai taste stoves. Su lash chabatsi chad.
Stellar's blue jay told the man, "I will carry you on my back."
Hi to chaba adaf. Gola to sock of taste sky kai.
Then Stellar's blue jay put him on her back and flew.
To tole love to deswa tufted. Hi to slalil twelve taste stoves to deswa tufted.
They crossed the water to the land. She had brought the man to the land.
To sort the buff a taste stoves taste sky kai. I took off chuff to yuts of twelve taste the ehesha.
The man said to Stellar's blue jay, "Go home and tell my people."
Su uklof chud, su tok off, gola toch chud su yayusaf.
"I will come home, but I have some work to do."
I to tok off sky kai, to such a love, gola to yatsabaf. Tis bada love, gola su up.
Then Stellar's blue jay went home. She arrived and told them, "Your child will be coming."
Slula eba shaf, toch liyayusaf. Fo'la stab quis lus liyayus.
He will be traveling, but he has some work to do. There must be something he is working on. That is all.
Tubes chugwash tis dukʷibəጡ twa tis bada tis white.
Transformer had married a child of the dog salmon people.
Tu bada above tis sladai bada white bada dukʷibəጡ.
The woman, who was a child of the dog salmon people, gave birth to Transformer's baby.
Gwala dukʷibəጡ tu stokes gwala tu chachabaf tis badas.
And before Transformer started to go home, his child was crying.
Gwala hui of quisas hardus gwa chedwaf.
He didn't know what to do for him.
Usagus tis badas gwala chachab. Sababok gwala bakwada tis badas.
When he would leave, his child would cry. He would go back and pick his child up again.
Tu dukʷibəጡ tabaf ob. Osagus she tis badas quisqadzos.
He thought that it would be fine to leave his child some of his hair.
Tu llitidaf tis sqadzos gwal tu abshedaf tis badas.
He cut off some of his hair and gave it to his son.
Tu tsudaf tis sqadzos saslatbats tis badas.
He told his hair to watch his son.
Abil gwa chachab gwal suhal ad.
If he cried, it would stop him from crying.
Hai tu ochaf tis dukʷibəጡ. Uqabj tis sqadzos gwala askobil.
Then the Transformer went. The baby listened to the hair and he was fine.
Hui of quiso chachab tis chachash.
The child wasn't crying anymore. Sutli habu.
All qui tus la ibash tis dukʷibəጡ gwala tu hardwaf ola liel. O quad qui siaius.
As the Transformer was traveling, he knew that he was becoming different. He received his work.
Tu tokwaf tu sachil. Twaswa tuftad tis white.
He went back home to the land of the dog salmon people. Transformer received his power now and no longer needed Stellar's blue jay to transport him across the water.
Abu. Tu aitwaf tis chugwash yaftis eheshad tis chugwash ot aitab.
He found his wife and her relatives bathing.
Tu tsudaf Kleitsli. Tu kleitsav tis jadad.
He told them, go downstream. Oof. The salmon went downstream.
Tu baklei adaf. Tu tsudaf tayil si. Tu batayilaf tis jadad.
He shouted at them again. He told them, go upstream. Oof. Then the salmon went upstream.
Tu tsutabaf dukʷibəጡ. Chol af chalap. Lus asid quichitav la atsistalbu.
Transformer said, in the future, you will just be food for the people who are coming soon.
Slutayo chalap altistolak. albuk zaladub gwala slutail tis stradad.
You will come up the river. Now, every year, the salmon come up river.
Dis zuf tu siaius adoquibas gwala hoit.
That was the first work that he had done, and he had finished it.
Gwala tu ochav tis siaius tu laait guasadaf qui buck stab.
And he went on with his work, changing all things.
Habu tu hardwaf o abshited at tis siaius.
He knew that he had been given his work.
Buckwilla.
That is all.
Tis buck atsis talbu. Tu lo du buck. Tis dukʷibəጡ. La ait guasid qui buck stab.
All of the people heard that Transformer was changing all the things.
Tu suta buck akbu. Lobchas. Sugwalag. Hi. Tas ataba.
All of the people said, "It is fine for us to kill him." So they laid in wait for him.
Tu la ebash dukʷibəጡ. Gwala tu satchel twal tis swatuftud as tis skegwats.
Transformer was traveling, and he came to the land of deer.
Habu. Tu ad tis skegwats o yayus as squadil.
He found deer sitting down and working.
Tu las schilch tis dukʷibəጡ. Lockbead as skegwats.
Transformer was standing behind deer.
O talib skegwats. Chade chad quila dukʷibəጡ tidzo yuck yuck yuck. Chade chad quila dukʷibəጡ tidzo yuck yuck yuck.
And deer was singing, "This is to do the Transformer in sharpening, sharpening, sharpening. This is to do the Transformer in sharpening, sharpening, sharpening."
Habu. Habu si. Tafat. Sugwalaltub as skegwats tis dukʷibəጡ. O zuck tub as skegwats tis shout.
Deer was going to kill Transformer. Deer was sharpening some bones.
Pas chilcha. Lockbead as skegwats.
Transformer was standing behind deer.
Tu sutaf dukʷibəጡ. Skegwats. Die of pas tis adzo talib. Hi, but ilid. Hi, but ilid tabaf as skegwats.
Transformer said, "Deer, your singing is especially nice. Sing it again." So deer sang it again.
Sutaf tis dukʷibəጡ. Hi, uklaf tis ad siayus. Tu abi tabaf as skegwats.
Transformer said, "Bring me your work." So deer gave it to him.
Tu sutaf dukʷibəጡ. Cheat id tis ad chalash. Tu abi tabaf as skegwats tis chalash.
Transformer said, "Put your hands near." Deer gave his hands to him.
Tu quad tabaf a dukʷibəጡ. Gwala tu sheetsy def a tis chalash as skegwats.
Transformer grabbed them and inserted the bones into Deer's hands.
Habu. Hi, hey, Willaf, Safwabuk, Tis, Sagwats. Shubayats chop a quick eat up, la up, Atsi stabu. Whoosh.
Then Deer ran, jumping away. You will be meat for the people who will be coming soon. Whoosh.
Habushi.
Habu.
Tula Ebashaf, Tis, Dukwibash.
Transformer walked on.
To the Abashaf, tis dukwibəጡ. To Sachilaf, to tis dukā, at a bulkhead.
Transformer walked on. He came to the place where Mink was.
To Welakwe, tis a bulkhead. Stab quads hot, was Lushootseed.
He asked Mink, "What do you want me to make you?"
To Tsut, a bulkhead. On squat, on hutch, stab quads Lushootseed.
Mink said, "Make me what you wish." Habushi.
Abu. Objud, or Lushootseed, Haladi. Oh, Clomja for Hoyot's Kaladi.
"It's fine for me to make a snag out of you." "Oh, all right. It's fine for you to make a snag out of me."
To Ohwaf, dukwibəጡ. To load of a bulkhead or Tsut. Dukwibəጡ Hoyot's Kaladi.
Transformer went on. He heard Mink. He was saying, "Ha ha ha! You're gonna make me a snag?" Habu.
Abu. To Lotabaf or dukwibəጡ. Gwala to Bulkwaf. To Sachis, tis a bulkhead. Gwala to Quadad.
Transformer heard him and returned. He came to get Mink and he grabbed him.
Stab quigwads Lushootseed. To Tsuta a bulkhead. Hoyot's on squat on hutch.
"What shall I make you?" Mink said, "Make me what you wish."
To Tsut dukwibəጡ. Obaf Chad or Lushootseed. Chatla. To Tsut a bulkhead. Oh.
Transformer said, "It's fine for me to make you into a stone." So Mink said, "All right."
To Lushootseed or dukwibəጡ. Chatla. Tis a bulkhead. Oof.
Transformer made Mink into a stone. Whew.
Hi to Ohwaf dukwibəጡ. To higher Beatabaf at a bulkhead. Dukwibəጡ Hoyot's Chatla.
Transformer went on and Mink laughed at him. "You're the one that's gonna make me a stone?" Oh. Habu.
Abu. To Lotabaf or dukwibəጡ. Or higher Beatabaf a bulkhead.
Transformer heard Mink laughing at him.
To Bulkwaf dukwibəጡ. To Haitzelaf. To Quadadaf. Tis a bulkhead.
Transformer returned. He was angry. He grabbed Mink.
To Sichidaf. Hi got to Echwedaf. Tis a bulkhead.
He cut him up to pieces. And then he threw Mink away.
Gwala assista, gwala kaf a bulkhead or bulk. chadal tiswatu tud.
That is the reason that there are so many minks everywhere on this land.
Tuhewala dukʷibəጡ.
Transformer went on.
Tuhewala dukʷibəጡ. Gwala tu iduf tis spukwa. O Puyallup.
Transformer went on, and he found Blue Heron making a canoe.
Ku quadad tis stuckwub. Well, wha ku chafwatub. A tis stuckwub.
Whenever he would take hold of some sticks, the sticks would club him.
Remember, folks, to put habu in the chat. Habu, see. Ku quadad tis chetla. Well, wha ku topotub. When he picked up a rock, it would pound him. Oh, I read your English again. Guilty.
Okay, go ahead. It's okay.
O chachalek spukwa. Wolo tochdu tis chalas. Yof tis schayus. Dafo tsasubs. Tis welaladia spukwa.
Blue Heron split the wood using his hands and his head by driving the side of his head into the wood.
O talib tis spukwa. Chalash, chalash, welaladik. Chalash, welaladik.
Blue Heron sang, my hand, the side of my head. My hand, the side of my head.
Tu suchalaf dukʷibəጡ. Well, tas lapba tis spukwa.
Transformer came up and was watching Blue Heron.
Tu o shabitub a dukʷibəጡ tis spukwa.
Transformer felt pity for Blue Heron.
Tu tsutaf dukʷibəጡ. Chedawap, watachadaf tis stukwab.
Transformer said, why indeed don't you use a stick?
Tu sut spukwa. Ku quadad chad tis stukwab. Well, wha ku chafwats.
Blue Heron said, whenever I grab a stick, it clubs me.
Ku quadad chad tis chutlap. Well, wha ku topots.
Whenever I grab a stone, it pounds me.
Oh, that was quick. Well, teach the biots.
My skin is all bruised.
Tu tsutaf dukʷibəጡ. Su quafwatseed chud. Tu quadad a dukʷibəጡ tis stukwab.
Transformer said, I will help you. He took a stick.
Tu whatlada. Well, a tu tafwagwasada.
He broke it and hit the pieces together.
Tu tsutaf dukʷibəጡ. Quadadaf tis stukwab chaf tauchad.
He said, take the sticks and use them.
Tu quadaf dukʷibəጡ tis chatla. Well, tu tusquasad.
Transformer took some rocks and he knocked them together.
Toot suit of dukʷibəጡ. Su talk tube akwi su atsis talbu. Tis chatla. Yo tis stukwab.
The transformer said, future people will use the rocks and the sticks.
Hi. Tu hewala dukʷibəጡ.
Then Transformer went on.
Ai tu hewala dukʷibəጡ. Gwala tu airaf til o hui a til stadar. Al til stolak.
Then Transformer went on, and he found someone foraging for salmon in the river.
Tu quadaf til stadarf. Tu quadad gwal ho tu quatsab.
He caught a salmon. He grabbed it, and it just slipped out of his hands.
Tu kolod toch hui guds quadafs.
He would hug it, but he couldn't hold on to it.
Aslat lab dukʷibəጡ. Tut sotaf. Chedhoa gwas quadadaf quist akwab. Chafwa chafwa til stadarf. Al quis chayos.
Transformer was watching. He said, "Why don't you take a stick and club the salmon in the head?"
Tut sotaf til stobj. Tu quadad cha til stakwab. Gwal ho tu chafwats.
The man said, "When I grab a stick, it just clubs me."
Tu ochaf dukʷibəጡ. Tu ochaf dukʷibəጡ. Gwal tu quadadaf til stakwab. Gwala tu chafwa gwasid.
Transformer went and took some sticks and pounded them together.
Tut sodaf til stobj. Hai quadadaf til stakwab. Tu quatabaf a til stobj til stakwab.
He told the man, "Now take the sticks." The man took the sticks.
Tut sotaf dukʷibəጡ. Su tachtob a quich etaf. Su atsil taubuf. Til stakwab. Gwal hui qui so chafwads.
Transformer said, "This will allow the people who are coming soon to use the stick, and it will not club them."
Tu quadaf a ti stobj til chata. Gwal ho tu topotab.
When the man took a rock, it just pounded him.
Tu quadaf a dukʷibəጡ. Gwala tu tasquasid.
Transformer took some rocks and pounded them together. Tuss, tuss, tuss.
Tut sot dukʷibəጡ. Su tachtab a qui. Su atsil taubuf. Til chata. Gwal hui qui so topods. Qui atsil taubuf.
Transformer said, "This will allow the future people to use the stone, and it will not pound the people."
Tu hewilaf dukʷibəጡ. Gwala tu airaf til o hui a til stadar. As chakshadab al til stolak.
Transformer went on. He found some men standing in the river foraging for salmon.
Gwala as quo til chayos halgwa. Dafos takads halgwa. Til skadzoch halgwa.
They had their heads together to block the salmon with their hair.
Taslatlab til dukʷibəጡ. Tu ochwa gwal tu welikof. O checha chala.
Transformer was watching. He went over and asked them, "What are you folks doing?"
to Yatsabtabaf. Hat just quiz chadarf, quella assista, o quadaf as quo a teal skadochas, that was takachas, teal chadarf.
They told him, well, we want some salmon, and that is why our hair is taken together, so that we can block the salmon.
To sort of dukʷibəत्. Cheiroa was quadalap, teal stuckwab chalap, talcha teal stuckwab.
Transformer said, why indeed don't you take sticks and use the sticks?
To sort of teal artsiel taubif. About chas quaded teal stuckwab, woho kluch afwa to bush.
The people said, if we take a stick, it just clubs us.
About chas quaded teal chat chata, woho kluch obo to bush.
If we take a rock, it just pounds us.
To quadaf a dukʷibəत् teal stuckwab, walla to chafwa gwasid.
Transformer took the sticks and beat them together. Chop, chop, chop.
To quadaf a dukʷibəत् teal chatla, walla to tasquasid.
He took the rocks and pounded them together. Tuss.
To sotaf dukʷibəत्. To quadadaf chalap teal stuckwab, yaf teal chatla chalap, to tauchadaf.
Transformer said, you will take the sticks and the rocks, and you will use them.
Heywalaf teal dukʷibəत्.
Transformer went on.
Heywalaf tis dukʷibəत्, to aidwaf tis stjatwad.
Transformer went on. He found bear.
Gwala chol to tuckad.
He just slapped him.
Telab to safwab to hoil stjatwad.
Immediately, bear jumped and became a bear.
To sutaf dukʷibəत्, slu stjatwad chaf twol skake.
Transformer said, you will be bear from now on.
To heywalaf dukʷibəत्.
Transformer went on. To heywalaf dukʷibəत्, to sachila twal tis chacho, o olos tis stka.
Transformer went on. He came to a lake. Beaver was paddling around.
Suta tis dukʷibəत्, o chedcha chaf stka.
Transformer said, what are you doing, Beaver?
To suta stka. Cholchad ololos alti chacho.
Beaver said, I'm just paddling around the lake.
To gwetabaf a dukʷibəत् tis stka. Salil to salila tis stka.
Transformer requested of Beaver, come to shore. Beaver came ashore. There we go. Sorry.
To ochtabaf a dukʷibəत् tis stka. To welekwetabaf a dukʷibəत्.
Transformer took Beaver. Transformer asked him,
Stab quads chuk, qui guats Puyallup la ait guasa chud qui buck stab.
what would you like me to make you? I am changing all things.
To suta stka. Ad squa ad chutch, stab quads Puyallup.
Beaver said, make me whatever you want.
to suit dukʷibətë. Obcha, shustka, dukʷibətë, shu at ish taubu.
Transformer said, "It is fine for you to be the beaver for the people coming soon."
Shus alabats, quads quasab, dukʷi up, shu at ish taubu. To sutafstka, ob.
Your pelt will be clothes for the people who are coming. Beaver said, "All right."
To hewila dukʷibətë.
Transformer went on.
To hewilaf dukʷibətë, go to labfuff, tis tequil.
Transformer went on and he saw some smoke.
To ochuf, to lapbaduf, stav tis ohoyu.
He went to see what was burning. Abu.
To the teach till, to labfuff, tis artis tabuf o to chudzaduf.
Drawing near, he saw a person roasting something. He snuck up on him.
To lab dubuf a dukʷibətë, tis tadar for tis stobs. Tas estabuf dukʷibətë.
He saw that a man was roasting salmon. He stayed there like that.
Hey, you can smell that, right? Man, that roasting salmon. Oh. Chak tube a dukʷibətë, quiguas a to a tis stobs or qob.
He wanted the man who was cooking to go to sleep.
Tilaf quid tus bachagwils or a tooth.
Soon, the man laid down and went to sleep. Abu.
Ochuf dukʷibətë, gola zalkadaf, tis qob. Hoi gola qola.
So Transformer went and turned the roast, and then it was cooked.
Guadaluf dukʷibətë, gola asadaf. Lukodaf, gola bukwil.
Transformer sat down and ate. He ate it all up until it was all gone.
Abu.
Abu, indeed.
Quadaduf, tis qoltad, gola shichidaf, al tis chalash, a tis stobsh.
He took the salmon skin and he rubbed it on the man's hands.
Shichidaf, al tis kars. Hoyaf gola, sorry. Hoyaf go ocho to chak.
He rubbed that salmon skin on his mouth. He finished and he went to a bush to hide behind.
Abusi. As lapbadaf to cuss tis as etu. High to cussaf.
He watched to see if the one sleeping would awake. Then he awoke.
Tilab or lab to tis hold. Hui of tis scobs.
Right away, the man looked at the fire. His roast was not there.
As butch tis chakwad. Labadaf tis chalash. Buckadaf tis kurs.
The roasting stick was fallen there. He looked at his hands and he felt his mouth.
To sutaf. To lukodaf thus chad tis to scob.
He said, "Evidently, I ate up my roast."
Toch didich batsawas to takoaf.
But he was still hungry. He was thirsty.
Quit of twatis stolak gola of.
He went down to the river and he drank.
Loved for tis albeeds or tis stolak. Lily of tis atzos.
He saw his reflection in the river. His face was different. Ha bullshit.
Ha boo. Put balakbud. Tush chud or lily ill.
He looked at it again very carefully. I am truly becoming different.
Boo. Hi to of tis dukʷibətų to suit of of chub soup tub.
Then Transformer came. He said, "You will just be Bobcat." Woo.
Woo. Dukʷibətų to he will laugh.
Transformer went on.
dukʷibəጡ to he we love. To such a love. Twatis atzis tabu. Atis stolak told.
Transformer went on. He came to some people far up the Tolt River.
To id tis atzis tabu.
He found these people there.
To Williquator. Stab quis hat lap guadshoyu to bushen.
He asked them, "What do you want me to make you?"
To zutach tis atzis tabu. Ads guat ad hutch stab guadshoyu to bush.
The people said, "Make us what you wish."
To zutach dukʷibəጡ. La I guasidchen quibak stab.
Transformer said, "I am changing all things."
Gualashu hoyu to bushidchen. Quagwichen.
And I will make you the elk.
Sutli habu. Slubayat chalab. Twa slutitach atzis tabu. Slushak chalab. Atis squatat.
You will be meat for the people who are coming soon. You will be high in the mountains.
Yaut quis obding. Quis luqualal tabushin.
Only the great hunters will kill you. Obdi are great, skilled hunters of big game.
To he we love, dukʷibəጡ.
Transformer went on.
To he we love, dukʷibəጡ. Twalshak, atis, squatach, atla.
Transformer went on, high into some rocky mountains.
To id hoof, tis, atzis tabu. Shak, atis, atla.
He came upon some people high up in the rocks.
To Williquator. As ched qui as chat lap. Tichatla squatach ad alap.
He asked them, "How do you like these rocky mountains where you are at?"
To zutach tis atzis tabu. O chak chal teeth chal.
The people said, "We like the place where we are at."
Tutsutaf dukʷibəət. Stab quis chak la dukʷibəතු.
Transformer said, "What would you like me to make you?"
Tutsutaf tish atsis tabu. Hoyu tabush stab ads guat ad chach.
The people said, "Make us what you wish."
Tutsutaf dukʷibəət. La I guasid chan quibak stab. Klu hoyu tabushid chan. Schwait I.
Transformer said, "I am changing all things. I will make you the mountain goat."
Abu. Klu achalat altishak chat squatach.
You will be here high in the mountains where it is rocky.
Klu bayat chalat. Twalquita klu atzis tabu.
You will be meat for the people who will be coming soon.
Tish squasablat. Guatlus alabats.
Your hide will be used for their clothes.
Tish tabilat. Guatlu hats etzem. Guastalita. Twalqui shu atzis tabu.
Your fur will make nice blankets, prized blankets, made from mountain goat wool for the future people.
Tu hey we love dukʷibəət.
Transformer went on.
To hey we love dukʷibəət. To id seal or teeth salat stobobj ot eleb.
Transformer went on. He came upon 5 men who were singing.
To willa quaitub a dukʷibəət. Oh, hey, chala.
Transformer asked, "What are you folks doing?"
Tutsutov, budbadat chash atahod.
They said, "We are the children of the fire."
A built chash go eled, tees steleb, go guahod tees swa to tud.
If we sing our song, the land will burn.
Tutsutov dukʷibəət. Yaho, eled quist eleblup.
Transformer said, "Proceed, sing your song."
Tutsutov tees stobj. Hui of qui guas eled chash. A built chash go eled, go a stok. Guahod chow.
One man said, "We will not sing it. If we sing it, it would be dangerous. You could get burned."
Tutsutov dukʷibəət. Ob chulup o eled. Chak chad quid guads hide.
Transformer said, "It's all right for you to sing it. I want to know what it is."
Tutsutov tees stobobj. Ob.
The men said, "All right."
Hi to Elaf. Debash chashqui sad sad sad. Debash chashqui sad sad sad.
Then they sang, "We are the sons of the heat, eat, eat. We are the sons of the heat, eat, eat."
U touch edof dish chad. U stutch adits. Gullahod to all tish chalish.
They would point anywhere, and when they pointed, fire would come from their hands.
Habu. Tu safwabaf dukʷibəጡ quote. Tu tsutabaf a teeth quote. Zew, toad.
Transformer jumped into the water. The water told him, I'll be the first to burn.
Tu basafwabaf dukʷibəጡ teeth stuckwab.
Transformer jumped again toward a tree.
Tu tsutab a stuckwab. Utsa, hold.
The tree told him, I'll be the first to burn.
Tu ad shibaf dukʷibəsh. Twal utsa, chwalchad, ula hodgwas.
Someone yelled at Transformer, come to me. I only burn when things are together with me.
Tsutli habu. Tu tsutaf dukʷibəsh. Ob, shu hod ti swa tuftad. Gwala shu auch, ti squalashad.
Transformer said, oh, it is all right for the fire to burn the land so that the berries will grow here.
Shu dafwa olach, shu atzis tabu, a tis squalashad.
This will be a place where the future people will gather berries.
Albasista, shu dafwa hold a tis chak.
And this will be the reason why bushes will burn like this.
Datyof, tis he quake stuckwab, quisas auch, twal assista, chafwa, sas latlabad, tis chabedats, as hodabats, as page tabats.
Only the big trees will be growing as such, and you will see the bark of the tree burned and charcoaled.
Shu dafwas haidubs a tis chetav, shu atsis tabu, tis tu so hod, tis swa tu tud.
This is how the people who are coming will discover that this land has burned.
Tu he willow dukwibash.
Transformer went on.
Tu he willow dukwibash. Hi to Idwaf Tish Wiotsu Latok.
Transformer went on. He found some children on their way home.
To Willikwedaf Laduf Chajalat.
He asked them, where are you going?
To Yatsabaf Tish Wiotsu. Tas quad tabchash asis chwayok gwala tu ochwaf chasla okwaf.
The children told him, we had been taken by basket ogress, and now we are going on our way home.
So she habu.
Habu.
Tu sutaf dokwibash. Hui of quiguas ehe shalap. To I guasaraf chad qui buck stab.
Transformer said, you folks have no more people. I have changed all things.
Well, Willikwed to said chad. Stop please hakla guad hoy to said.
I am asking you folks, what do you want me to make you?
Tu sutaf tish wiotsu. Ads gua adhach dis stab ads hoyu to bush.
The children said, whatever you wish is what you can make us.
Tu sutaf dokwibash. Fo'ala hach qui guasas quotlap.
Transformer said, maybe it would be good for you folks to stay together.
Habushi.
Habu.
Tu sutaf tish wiotsu. Ochas asquo.
The children said, it is fine for us to stay together.
Tu sutaf dukʷibəጡ. Su hoyu tu bushe chad skek a alkab. Chalapas kade sasquo.
Transformer said, I'll make you folks little birds, and you will always be together.
Tu quadaf a dukʷibəጡ. Gwala tu hoyadaf. Tu basadaf. Tu sasaqwaf buck twal chad.
Transformer seized them and made them into birds. He let them go. They flew off in all directions.
Hi, tu bakwe adaf. Tu ko odaf. Gwala tu bakwe bidaf.
He called them back. They came together. He fixed them again into birds.
Tu sodaf tish wiotsu. Kob chalap slasquot kade. Tu bashadaf.
He told the children, it is fine for you to always be together. He let them go.
Tu sasaqwaf. Tu a dukʷibəጡ tas lapbed.
They fluttered about as Transformer was there watching.
Habushi. Tu akaf skek a alkab. Gwala tu kuk.
The little birds came and landed.
Tu sutaf dukʷibəጡ. Kobaf yaut su ak. Quis kob chalap su sasak.
Transformer said, it is fine that just when the rain is going to come, you folks will fly a bit.
Su dafas haidubs a quis su atsis talbuf. Su ak quis kob o sasak.
This will be how the people of the future will know that the rain is coming when you fly a little bit.
Tu sutaf dukʷibəጡ. Su shishults quis sus datlap.
He said, your folks' name will be the Phalarope. Tutsi Habu.
Habu. Su kalado chalapa su sasak.
When the weather is bad, you folks will fly a bit.
Tu hewilaf dukʷibəጡ.
Transformer went on.
Tu hoya teeth tu siayus. Hi gwala tu tokwa. Tolstokwa.
He finished his work and then he went home to the Snoqualmie.
Tu tsoda teeth eheshans. O hoya quibuk stab. O aitwasid chud quibuk stab.
He told his people, everything is done now. I have changed all things.
Hu a quibayat. Hu a quis qolashed. Yup quibuk stabs ashed.
There will be meat. There will be berries and all kinds of food.
Gwalapu de eheshad. Gwalapu quis zufa hu atis talbu.
And you, my relatives, you will be the first of the future people.
Gwalapu up quis saslat lapbud. Quis hu atis talbu. Hu lahe walap tis statlap. Twel quis hu de.
You will look after the people of the future. Your name will continue on into the future.
Hu lahe walap tis stat. Stokwabu. Twel quis hu skaked.
The name Snoqualmie will continue on forever.
To such a love dukʷibəጡ. To didis a sko tis ka atis talbu. To yoitdo gola tas latlab.
The transformer had arrived. There were still lots of people together swinging. He was watching them.
Dukʷibətë tis tas latlabad tis tahoj. Tas guadil al tudit shuk al tis squatach. Absdat a tis kult.
Transformer was watching the Snohomish sitting high up on the mountain named Mount Sai.
O latlab a tis o yoitdo. Tu patir guasaba dukʷibətë. Hekaba ka atis talbu.
He was watching them swing. Transformer thought, there are too many people.
Wa ait guasid. Oba chad hot tahwachibi.
I could change things. It's fine for me to clap my hands. Whew.
Hai tu guatpa tis o yaitdo. Tutsuda o hoya quis yaitdo.
He was able to stop the swing. He told them, the swing is finished.
To touch ada tis the hoj. Tutsuda gualapus the hoj. Go to Achalap or tis dafasquadilla.
He pointed to the Snohomish. He told them, you are Snohomish. You will be there at that place where you are sitting.
Toch chalap shuhoya chaka. Yelp of sus cheat ill a quis atabud. Tell all the hoj. Go opup tis chaka.
You will be made into rock. It will only be when someone from Snohomish is near death that a rock will break off.
Hai ohoya. Shu kwebitsuta chalap. Shu ait guasa. What?
Now it is all done. You folks will make yourselves ready. Everyone will change.
Tutsuta dukwibash. Hai as kwebak chalap.
Transformer said, you folks are ready now.
Hai to tafachi bitaba adokwibash. Tutsuda. Hey willa see. Hey willa see.
Then Transformer clapped his hands. Ooh. He told them, you folks go on now. You folks go on now.
To ocha to sasak up. To hoyla skake a alkab.
Some went flying, becoming little birds.
Albasista tibok stab. Tibok skake a alkab. Altiswa tifted.
The same was true of everything, all the little animals in the land.
Siab tis to ait guasada tis bug stab.
The great being changed all things.
Hai dis tus hois to fuit illa tis yait do ad to hoila chakla.
So his work was finished when the swing came down and turned into a stone.
Didi stops yait do ad.
It is still there. It is still called the swing.
To sagwaba dokwibas tis ehishans. To quadada tis actions.
Transformer left his people and took his cousin with him.
Walla to ocha to shak to tis bads choshad. Hai to tatababa yak tis actions.
They went to the sky to his star father. Then he and his cousin were there talking.
Suta ti actions. O dagwi quisula ebash al quiduftkos. Gola atza al quislach quisula ebash.
His cousin said, all right, you will be traveling in the daytime. I will be traveling at night.
To ebashaf tis slow kalb al quiduftkos. To ebashaf gola to hold up ti bug stab.
The moon traveled in the daytime. As he traveled, everything burned.
Hekab to school to sachala gola to yatsab tis actions.
It was too hot. He came back and gave a report to his cousin.
Tutsud Sokwas, Hekab Chudus Ko, Go Atabet Qui Atzis Tabu.
He told the sun, I am too hot. The people would die.
Tutsud of T Sokwas, Dob Chup O Patsud, Dugwi, Hi to Abashap T Sokwas.
He told the sun, okay, now you try. Then the sun traveled.
Buk Stab to Dob, Tutsud of Slopal, Doba Slach Quisha Slu Abash.
Everything was fine, the moon said. All right, I'll travel at night.
Hi, te dapo sister, a ti dapo ebasha, a ti sokwas, all the coast, wala o ebasha, ti slokwal, al quisach.
That is the reason the sun travels during the day and the moon travels at night.
Hoy of ti siatsab a ti dukʷibəጡ.
This is the end of the information for Transformer.